Hi everyone, I wanted to talk a little bit about a coding project I just wrapped up with one of my colleagues. We're big skiers, and this year, with COVID and everything, our ski pass started requiring reservations for every ski day. It's a great idea, but as you can imagine, those ski reservations were super competitive, especially on weekends. So as opposed to like checking their website every 4 hours or like manually doing that sort of thing, we created a bot to do it for us every 15 minutes. Um, this is going to be more of a technical overview covering like the architecture of how we did what we did. So if you're not technically minded, I created a non-technical alternative that I'll post somewhere, maybe a link or check the description. Um, and if you are technically minded, this is the video for you. I'm not going to go line by line. The code's up on GitHub. You can have a look there if you want. Um, but I will do like how everything's connected and a brief demo at the very end to show off a bit. So this is the whole brains of the operation. It's a $5 a month DigitalOcean server. Nothing too powerful or anything like that. On it, we store a Redis cache and a 15-minute cron job. Like I said, that runs every 15 minutes between the hours of 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. We figured we didn't want to wake up our users at 3 in the morning if there was a ski date available or something. Okay, so every 15 minutes, the server would reach out to using Puppeteer.js, it would reach out to our ski pass. Puppeteer.js is a library that you can write bots with. It was awesome and super easy to work with. Basically, all you need to know is the class and like the ID of the buttons and text fields you're interested in using. Super easy. It's my first time using it. There was nothing to it. So if you need to do any bots or like automation like this, I highly recommend Puppeteer.js. So we used Telegram's API. We had a relatively easy time with that. We used a library called Telegraph with an F on the end, and that made things super easy. We did try something called Telegram Bot API, but that's a library, and had a hard time with that one. So Telegraph is the one to do. Anyway, we use Telegram to as a pass-through. So whenever Puppeteer.js would identify all of our ski dates, we'd use that to pull all of the data back down and check against Redis, which is storing all of our users' desired ski dates. If one of the desired ski dates was now available, you would send out a text message, or I guess a message, through Telegram's API. And it would say something like, your ski date on March 13th at Winter Park is now available. We also utilize Telegram's API to consume users' ski dates. So we were kind of lazy and kind of picky about how users had to format this phrase here. But once they got it right, that would be added to the Redis cache, and then every 15 minutes we'd be checking for that particular ski date. So that's the architecture. Like I said, not a lot to it. Let's see here. Okay, let's do a quick demo. Let's cross your fingers this works. As I said on the first video, this ski company implemented a CAPTCHA about 3/4 of the way through the season, and we didn't want to think of a way to go around that. It seems like a real head scratcher of a problem. And given that we had already obtained like all the ski dates we wanted, we just stopped it there. So cross your fingers we don't hit that CAPTCHA. I'm manually running this at this point. Normally this would be every 15 minutes. You can see, oh, here we go. So we pull up the browser, go to our ski pass, cross your fingers. Great, fills in our credentials. gets all the ski data, and awesome. So this would be in the database, and let's check Telegram if I got any texts. Nothing beyond we are checking your ski dates. So, I'll prove it. That's 5:44. It's now 5:45, as you can see. But yeah, that's the guts of it, really. Super fun project. If we could do it all over again, I'd improve error messaging because we didn't know the CAPTCHA was breaking things until 3 weeks after. No, probably not that long. 2 weeks after it was throwing a wrench in our system. So if we could do it again, that would be a good place to start. And potentially maybe a web view so that people could view, have a more intuitive way of adding dates, like texting a bot on Telegram that I know not a lot of people have, might not be super intuitive. But for the 3/4 of a season that we needed it for, it was perfect. So hope this helps somebody else with architecture maybe. But beyond that, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.